There is something wrong with me. Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Rupels. That's it. It's just this game is just called Rupels. But look at how much of a difference it makes to have a friend in battle, by the way. Just mentioning that out of nowhere. But yes, we're in the Pirate Hideaway. We could talk to this guy. Also, movement is locked when you're climbing down ladders. That goes for your partner as well. Now, you'd have to pay him, I believe, 30 rupees for him to explain how boats work. Don't even worry about it. Just get in the boat and just press in the direction you want to go on the directional pad. That's really all there is to it. So, we're in a lower level of the Pirate Hideaway. We have stuff to do. Here's a bomb we can wall. Funny thing is, I believe if you stand in the blast radius of a bomb, Tingle's stunned, yes, but he doesn't, he isn't wounded by it. Also, I just walked up to this, and that was good enough for Childs to be like, oh, look, I can climb in here. This is why we wanted a small bodyguard. Because we got a rupee gun, just out of the fresh fuck of nowhere. Yes, that's clearly the correct way of saying that. But yes, in this dungeon, there is this hole in the wall, and there's another one later. And in both cases, you need a bodyguard who is small in stature to climb into the Noboru's tiny hole to get... Also, you sort of need to keep pressing the button. And then when you get to the end, there's a whirlpool that sort of turns you around, I believe. Okay, you need to control it manually, but you can't turn around in these boats. You need to be at the end of the hallway. So there's a bit of finesse with the timing as well, so... It's a bit fancy to control. That's a person with a face. On this channel, we don't discriminate against people with peculiar faces. Otherwise, where would we be as Tingle, as the mouse himself, Dead Mouse? Now, there's also, I believe, this pirate here who's on a bed. I believe he'll just randomly charge you 20 rupees for nothing, so don't talk to him. Ahoy there! You know how things work, don't you, matey? Ah, he's the guy who charges you 20 for nothing. Well, yeah, seems you don't know how things work. I don't think you get anything worthwhile for paying him, so don't pay him. So you're a new trainee pirate. Seems like the first mate has made another eccentric choice. You've got meat on your bones. We'll see how long that lasts. That was good. Just, oh look, a periscope. Whoop! Hey, new boy. Have you seen the idiot who built a wall over the entrance? I did. You did? Fantastic! We got an order to prepare the hideaway for attacks by invaders. I thought it would be funny to order him to build a wall over the entrance. I can't believe he fell for it. No invaders are gonna come here anyway. Well, then what am I? Hey there, Mr. Man Guy. Greetings.
You're right, I'm not a pirate. I do various business with these pirates. So, what are you doing here? I'm a merchant, and there's always rupees to be made here.
I'm sure we'll never see you again. It was the squid. Yesterday I ate some bad squid. My stomach hurts. What? Pirate items? I'm in pain here. I don't care about that. Who are you anyway? You want to join us? First, get me some medicine. Oh, the pain. It's killing me. As you see, I'm a skeleton, so regular medicine won't work. Go down 2 floors. There's a pirate with glasses. Get medicine from him and bring it to me. Hurry up, I'm dying here. If you say so. And then you're just in a bed. Leave me alone. No, I don't want to be a pirate. No. What? You doing alright there? That was a bit hairy. I wonder what it was. It seemed scary. Anyway, I'm a pirate poet. Bedtime, I think. What a curious bunch of people. Well, I would say we're never going to come back here ever, but of course we have to. Somehow Tingle can just make that jump. I suppose it's kind of my own fault for just parking the boat in such a spurious place. Clearly spurious is the correct word here. So we need to go down a couple of floors and get some medicine. That's one of our pirate trials. Once again, watch the top screen just in case there are spikes. There aren't, but you never know when there might be. Another bomb, because that's one of the gimmicks of this dungeon, I guess. Now, I don't know what happens if you get your bodyguard in the blast radius of these bombs, because, as I said, Tingle doesn't take any damage, but I don't know about the bodyguard. Anyway, I'm still absolutely shooketh by just how much of a difference it makes to have a bodyguard in battle. Like, we go from 8 to 6 and 4, and we get, like, because we have 4 items in that dust cloud, one of which being Tingle and one being our bodyguard, you get such a massive reward in comparison, financial-wise. The Financial Times Stock Exchange, FTSE. Yes, there is a thing in the stock market called FTSE. I've been aware of this for quite some time, but I'm still not fully over it because it's dumb. Okay, I think this is a bit of a weird floor because there's a bit of a lot going on, so I think in order to best survive, make your time, you probably need to go to the left and work your way rightwards, but to hell with that, I'm going to explore as I see fit. For instance, we have a boom. Now, what do I do with this boom? Do I carry it across here and up to here? This actually might be the other... Huh. I didn't realize this was this soon, if this is what I think it is. But if this might be the other hole. It is, it's the other hole. Let's walk up to it and... Tingle can't go in there, so... Child, go into my hole. Could have worded that a lot better than I did. I really should think before I speak. Well, anyway, this is the only thing we need a bodyguard for. We've got both of the hidden rupee goods in this dungeon. Well, that's not entirely true. As I recall, there is something much later in this dungeon that requires a medium bodyguard because they're the ones who can pick locks, and I think we have a lock to pick, but we only have a small bodyguard, so we can't do that yet. But it's a thing to consider. So we'll have to come back here at some point. And also, while you're sort of scootling around this place, do keep an eye on the various passages that we're swimming past, boating past, whatever you may call it, just to give you an impression of the land masses that we're going past. So I'm going to sort of go up, get a little preview of where we're going, and I guess turn the boat around ahead of time. Now, was there anyone onto that island to the right? Because I don't think I saw one. Now, are there friends here? Am I going to have to start a fight? Have we reached our destination? Oh, we actually have. This is our next place. Oh dear, this place is a mess. I've got to tidy up, but it's easier said than done. Huh. Also, they have another dolphin bed. Ah. Are you the new trainee pirate? Sure. Great, nice to meet you. You got great timing. I understand you want to become one of us, right? Right. In that case, would you mind coming over here? You behind there. You're not technically a pirate. I don't mean to be rude, but would you mind waiting outside the room? Clearly, Titch is actually Scottish and is offended by my terrible accent. Or Irish, I don't even know. Just look at this mess. You see these barrels all over the place? There was a bit of a party here yesterday. A lot of juice was consumed, if you know what I mean. Nintendo juice. We're up until the early hours, and at some point I fell asleep. All the others crept away, leaving me with this mess. If I don't tidy up, the captain will make me walk the plank. But I'm a very busy man. I've got a lot of other pirate business to get on with. And then you came along just at the right time. So, I was wondering. Yes? What? You will? Really? I said nothing. You'll tidy up this room for me? No, there's no need to say anything. It's written all over your little catty face. You really want to help me out? Sure. Thanks, I'll explain what you have to do. Okay, so to avoid me offending more people with this terrible accent, some of the barrels are empty, some of them are full. We need to pelvic thrust against them to determine just how heavy they are. Put the heavy ones on one side of the room, and put the light ones on the other side of the room, and that's really all there is to it. Well, also, he's gonna tell us where to put them, so put the full ones over here, and the empty ones on the other side, and it's immediately very apparent which ones are which. Now, did you enjoy the pirate music from the, like, when we got on the boat, when we cleaned out the kitchen? That's the theme of the pirates. We're going to hear some more of it while I thrust my Tingle penis against some barrels. And then we check in with him when we're done. That's the gist of this, but on the plus side, I do believe this will finally earn us a pirate item, so onwards to business. Keep up the good work. I'm so busy. So, that's a very light one, so this barrel goes over to this side. It's got caught on a heavy one. Sod's law. Okay, so, light one. You go over to the empty side. You're a light one also, so you also go over to the light side, implying that heaviness is darkness, and you're a light one. Okay, this is a heavy one because you can see how slowly it moves. So just, Tingle, you just thrust your genitals at this barrel, see what comes of it. Again, I could word that so much better. And push the light one over here. There's 3 of each, by the way, so if I'm careful, I could maybe thrust both of these at once, maybe? No. Okay, they sort of just clanked off each other. The thing with the vocal sample in this music, the hey, hey, that you just heard, like, I think sped up, they use that in WarioWare Touched as well, and that's where I know it from. And the thing is, because I'm so used to watching YouTube videos at double speed, that I can't not hear that, because when I proof watch all of my videos before I set them to public, so I'm gonna hear this in double speed and be like, huh, it's that Wario sample, even though this game I think came first. Anyway, Mr. Man Guy, what is it? Oh, it's you. You tidied up? Yes. Let me have a look, sis. Now, don't tell me. Somehow I did it wrong. ... Also, You did it! Perfect! I'm a good pirate. I'm sorry I got you doing my dirty work. But you were a great help. I won't have to walk the plank after all. What's that? Pirate items? Oh, you must mean... Here you go. Yay, we got a telescopy. Don't use it to spy on girls. I feel like that's not really a risk with Tingle. Nobody will find any around here. I hope you track down the other 2 items. As for the barrels, I'll take them to the storeroom. How nice of you. These pirates really are, like, mixed signal as fuck. Because, like, they want to project this air of meanness, but then they're really considerate and also catgirls. And yeah, I'd want to make sure that is in fact the end of the hallway. We have achieved the end of ball. Now, did I give this passage the swerve? I've already forgotten what I'm doing here. Because... Right, have I been up here? I've already forgotten. Okay, that looks like a place we've already been. So how do I get there? Don't tell me have I already gone past the way up there? Because if... Wait, no, hang on, we've not been up this way yet. Well, we've been here, but we've not been here. We have many options. Life has many doors, Ed boys, including this one. Yes, we must descend further. Which should bring us to the floor where they have the medicine for the one guy who's dying. So many boats. Boat opticians and Carthaginians, to quote myself from Spyro 2. Because that was a Let's Play that I did, like, over a year ago. I'm still enjoying this Let's Play, by the way, because it's such a quirky game. Now, this branch here, there is no reason to come up here, but we can get into a bit of a fighty foo, and because these enemies are aggressive, they will all sort of pile in with you, so you may as well, because look, we just got 50 rupees for a fairly easy fight. Now, I could spare another Tingly to heal our friend, and because Tingly can be sold for 42 rupees, like, you almost might as well just let him die, but I don't intend to, it's just... We've used him for his intended purpose, we're done with Small Boy here, and it's just worth having these little fights because... Look at all the money we get out of it, like, we do make a small profit, and okay, if you're going to quangle at me, if you're going to tickle my quango... There you go. If we lose him, if the contract ends, so be it. it's sort of not really the biggest of deals. But I do value having extra help in these combat situations, because how did that rat survive? You're welcome. There we go. That's one other thing you can do with bodyguards. Sort of have them go into battle, but not you, because then they're the ones losing health, but you're not losing any money. But yes, because Tingle can be sold for 42, and it costs 45 to hire this guy, like, it's almost as good as makes no odds, you know. You can either rehire him or effectively spend 42 rupees on giving him Tingly, and there's sort of a low-risk, low-reward system here. So there's this passageway, but there's also the other way, and I feel like if I go... like, the way we just opened leads to a staircase, and I feel as though Mr. Staircase, the Shabby Rub Ghost, is a loading zone, and if we go through a loading zone, the enemies will respawn, and, I mean, that's good for slowly building up money, but we were looking for this guy with glasses.
Cool, blimey. Those bombs ain't half powerful. It's just a shame they're not portable.
I'm natively British and this accent offends me.
Just imagine, a portable bomb any old fool could use. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have some business here?
Yes. Yes.
Medicine? Yeah, I've got medicine. Stomachache, you say? Well, as Skeletons, we don't have stomachs. But it would surprise you how often we still get aches and pains. For times like this, I recommend this. But remember, it won't work on you, Governor.
Clearly written by a normal British human.
Oh, thanks for knocking down that wall. Some cretin went and built a wall there.
Really? There was a wall that was built by a wall builder?
Well, at least I was able to concentrate on my work.
Well, can I just sort of plunder your booty while I'm in here? What we got here? Just a random large shell? Sure, because those are difficult to come by, because we need to fight those tortoise enemies, but need to still be in their shells when we do.
You gotta take that medicine to the bedroom. The bedroom is on the underground level 2.
I'm aware of this, but thank you for your concern anyway. So I guess we'll just head back up, give the guy his jellyfish cocaine. You know, the jellyfish cocaine. Why would I say that? Why bother saying further words? And what we've got here, is this just the room with the children again? Are we fighting children ad infinitum? And again, because the size of our fight bubble, we're kind of making a profit here, so all is rather well. And we have just straight up an empty jar. Like, you would expect that, or at least I would expect that to be a trap chest, but no, you just go out of your way and you get a free empty jar. And that was me finally proving, after talking about it at length in previous episodes, in previous dungeons, that you can step on pressure switches to turn them back off. Now, we could fight the children again, but, like, child, I've given you a tingly and you're suffering, and I don't know how I feel about the noise that child... Titch is his name. I need to keep using his name. I like the noise he makes when he encounters an enemy, because I don't even know how to describe that. It's just like, shit the chick, trip the kick. I don't know, it just sounds like a vocal sample from the Sonic Rush soundtrack. And I will confess, and this is the wrong room, quack quack. Heather and Stevia will hate me for saying this, but like, okay, I recognize the qualities of Naganuma as a composer, and the Sonic Rush soundtrack is objectively good, but I just don't like vocal samples in Sonic level themes. And this is coming from someone who likes Sonic Adventure 2 a substantial amount, but just... if I wanted a song, I would listen to a song. If I wanted a level music, I would play a level. I'm in a level, stop singing at me. And I know that's a really unreasonable thing to say, but that's just my hot take on the stance of the matter of that we're going to fight a rat. Row, row, fight the rabbit gently down the stream. Save me some money. Spent 8, got back 5. Ugh, it will do. So we need to go and deliver, as I said, the jellyfish cocaine to the toilet. A toilet full of cocaine. I would call this episode that, but then it would get demonetized on the spot. Yay, we're steadily making a loss. We can minimize our losses by collecting spoils of war, though, and by that I mean rupees. So, that reminds me. So, I've been watching a lot of game shows on TV lately, and, like, all of the series are all coincidentally all ending at once, and that's sad, but one of the shows that I watched was the one I applied to be on towards the end of last year, called Impossible, and one of the contestants on that was called Rupee, but it was spelled Ruppy, like puppy but with an R. So, anyway, here's your cocaine, sir. Enjoy. Oh, it's you. Did you bring me the jellyfish powder? Yes, I did. This should make me feel a little better. You don't have a stomach, though. I almost forgot the pirate item. Here you are. The symbol of the seafarer. A pair of underwear. Actually, it's a red banana. What's this? Training?
This is the first mate speaking. Attention!
Whip, whip, whip.
Red alert! Red alert! This is an emergency. Repeat, an emergency. Details are sketchy, but it seems that one of our number is under attack. Get that man in green tights to go to the kitchen on underground level 1 now! Only he can save us now! I repeat, get that man in green to the kitchen immediately! Anyone who tries to escape will be walking the plank!
Over and out. Ah, my entire uvula. This is serious. Go up the stairs in the top left and the kitchen is in front of you. Go, go, go. Which reminds me of a time that I was walking through airport security. Don't go to pieces, man. In Sweden, and we're in trouble. Help us, matey. I was walking through airport security in Sweden, and clearly it was the end of a long shift for the woman on security, because she was just like, ugh, which she wasn't pretending to be a monkey, she was just telling me to hurry up in Swedish, and I appreciate that. Now, that said, far be it from me to leave you in suspenders, but I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. The next episode, we'll return to the upper floors of the Pirate Hideaway. Final fight of the episode, apparently. Make one final profit. We'll head upstairs, we'll see what's causing the alarm, and yeah, that's it basically. We'll finish the Pirate Hideaway. See you then.